Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Sad, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm really great. What about you, sir?
I'm also fine actually. I'm here to ask you, to talk with you actually about some matter.
Of course, sir.
So you have read many books, right? In your life?
Not many books, but yes, I have read a couple of books. I mean, many books. More or
Okay.
less.
So what type of books you like to prefer?
I prefer novels,
Novels?
especially. However, I also love to know the philosophical aspect of our society. Recently, I have read Homo Deus, which actually predicts the future of our human society. That how our human society will change or what will be in our future.
Okay.
The book was written by Yuval Noah Harari. I read his previous book as well, which was Homo Sapiens back in 2021, and it was New York's best-selling books in 2019.
Oh.
So through this book I really learned many things about how we human society evolved from the very first or the very beginning.
Okay.
So yes, I really love to know about the philosophical and sociological
Very
aspect
good.
of our
So
society.
now, obviously, I will go through the books as I
course,
I
of
have got some information from you actually. So, do you have any favorite books or any favorite type of writers in Bangla literature from Bangla literature?
Of course. I really adore reading Humayun Ahmed's books.
I
Especially-
also like his books actually. I mean,
especially
the novel.
Yes.
What type of technique he applied in his writing, and why he is so attractive, so popular in the Bangladeshi people? Why? What do you think about that? As you have read some of his books,
yes,
right? So
if
why
I-
he is so popular? What do you think about
I
it?
think the way he writes in character, like
Yeah.
he developed the character with very details. I mean, whenever I read his books, I can literally imagine the scenario.
What is the difference between the book of Tagore and books of? I mean, for example, Tagore is just describing a story.
Yes.
And Humayun Ahmed is describing a story. What is the difference these two? I mean, Humayun Ahmed's narrative and Tagore's narrative. What do you find any difference between these two great writers?
Of course, if I have to differentiate one key point, that is Rabindranath Tagore is brilliantly a great writer. Of course, I'm not criticizing anyone. However, the language could be a bit barrier because of obviously Tagore written most of his writing in a Sanskrit or
Very strict, formal
yes,
words
strict
using.
formal words.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Bengali.
yeah.
On the other hand, Humayun Ahmed writes with very casual aspects.
Very
of the,
simple language. That
Yes.
is very important. Narrative technique. I
Narrative
want to mention that
techniques.
narrative technique is very,
different.
important. And when Humayun Ahmed when we read the books from Humayun Ahmed, we see that we can read it with one sitting.
Once it, yes.
The very simple language, very simple characterization, but there is a deep message on that. So that is the greatness. That is the great technique by Humayun Ahmed.
Oh,
So
yes.
can you mention some favorite movies or TV serials or novels by Humayun Ahmed that you have watched or read? Can you remember one or two?
Yes, actually,
From
Like-
movies like
from
Dil
movies.
Duwari.
Recently, not recently, like couple years back, I rewatched Devi.
Devi.
It was the
Written by Humayun Ahmed,
yes,
obviously.
it was the adaptation of Mr. Ali series, the first novel that came in 1987, I guess.
Yeah.
The same title was Devi. More or less, I read the Mr. Ali series as well as the Himu Samagro. Moreover,
So peculiar character he
Yes,
was. So
I know.
how can you explain the person without any pocket, wearing some weird Punjabi,
I
and just
think-
walking through all the way? I like the character, but why you like the person? Himu.
I think he's very very. I mean, he doesn't have any kind of tension or he doesn't have any stress like we do. I know we are very organized, or we can consider ourselves as a good person in a society,
Yeah.
with obviously flying coats.
Yeah.
But Himu is the one who is actually enjoying the life. Like he can do
Exactly.
whatever he wants. He doesn't have any restrictions. He doesn't have to think about any other person. He visited jail many times, which I really scared. which I would obviously scared of the things, but he never scares about anything. He's very fascinating character to be. I mean, on my perspective.
Okay, very nice actually. So actually, very nice introduction you have come through. Very nice point you have bring to actually.
Thank you.
Himo, why we like the person? I want to provide you a very critical appreciation. That is about we live another person's life. What we do? You are trying to get success.
Actually,
Why?
yes.
Because your surrounding people forced
Wants
to do
that.
so. So what you want, never ask. No one asks even that. What's that? What you want to do? Everyone is forced to do. You need to get success. You need to get the money. You need to get married. You need to get those. So that is expectation from others. So what you want, that is the life of Himu. That no tension at all. We are just walking
I
through.
mean-
We are enjoying life. So that is a utopian idea,
Yes.
but to some extent, that is very important. Right.
Actually, Himu is the wild imagination of everyone. That
Yeah.
everyone in our society.
Yeah,
That
society.
means everyone wants to do whatever he or she wants to do, but for the societal pressure, for the family pressure, they are unable to do that. So we leave ourselves
Yeah, exactly.
with the character of
To
him.
the character actually. So obviously I will talk with you in another time, obviously regarding the movies.
Of course,
And obviously yes, we can say something like that. Himo is whether that should be realistic or not. There are some issues, obviously some criticism as well. We will talk later on actually.
Of
Thank
course.
you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
I'm really glad to have.
And obviously,
some
I want to
conversation.
thank our cameraman, our
Rejaul.
student Rejaul Karim, very nice cameraman and very nice helping person as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.